rather charitable when recently Help for Heroes asked Prince William and Harry to come up with a novel way of raising some money. They were both more than willing to give their time.
It's important to give something back.
You know, to appear real in the eyes of the common man.
So how are you raising the money?
We decided to do a calendar. Well, it's more William's idea than mine.
It's great. The whole family's getting involved. Papa's going to dress as Santa for December, and little George is going to be the Easter Bunny.
We are shooting October's themed picture today. Would you like to come and see?
Into the studio and ask them about the concepts.
Well, we thought, what's the most traumatic moment from our lives?
So we mocked up the car crash that killed our mother.
We're going to be stood over her body, pointing in horror.
Well, it's just a bit of fun, really.
Aren't you worried that people may take offence?
Our children, after all.
And it's for charity.
Plus, fuck you, we're princes.
Princes they are indeed. And with this, the latest charitable event, they have once again shown that, like their mother, they have never lost touch with the common man. Back to the studio.
David, the homophobic bear.
Now, for the first time, own all your Facebook statuses printed and collected in a leather-bound album. Relive yesteryear with such gems as "Fuck my life" and "If that bitch talks to me again, I'll end her." Bring smiles to your children's faces with happy memories such as "Fucking kids, I'd wish I kept my legs closed." As much as I love my kids, I do wish they'd never been born. And my fucking kid just shit everywhere. Visit the past with that picture of you fingering the future mother of your children in a cheap nightclub. Or the shaming picture you put up of the guy who cut you off at the lights that one time. That's right, it's like an episode of Jeremy Kyle, but without the sanctimonious bullshit. The Book of Face is available at any store that sells cheap alcohol and frozen pies. It's the perfect gift for those who have everything except dignity.
So, your deal with the devil is struck, Tom Hanks. You'll not only be famous, you'll be beloved. But there's a price. There's always a price, Mr. Hanks. You must diarrhea into the mouth of a dying man once a year. You have agreed to these terms. Now go. Go make the film splash.
I brought a cat so I could start murdering small animals and have something to blame it on. My favourite thing is to rip the head off pigeons, spraying the blood around my front room. Anyway, that's enough about me. If you're interested in a date, please leave a message.
Welcome to Castration, the game show where if you get it wrong, you lose your dong.
Now comes a range of gifts for the woman in your life, for the man she doesn't know is hers yet. Interstalker. We will anonymously deliver a range of gifts straight to her front door. We all know you have the right address. That's right, gifts ranging from flowers, cards, those candid pictures you took of her, even a severed finger, all wrapped in her stolen clothing and discreetly delivered to her front doorstep. That's Interstalker, the gift for the woman who has everything, but never asked for this.
It's coming. It's in the building. It knows where I am, but I don't have much time. Please don't come help us. We'll already be dead. Stay away from the following coordinates.
Hello and welcome to Country Life. I'm John Dreven. Today we'll be lambing with Erica and checking out a lovely copse with Steve. But first, let Derek take us on another one of his country walks.
Today I'll be walking a stretch on the South Downs whilst masturbating. It's a 12-mile walk / wank, so I'll need plenty of lube. Well, that's me ready, and I just know we're going to have lots of fun, both on the walk and whilst I practice ownerism.
There are so many stupid people in the world. They occupy all social and economic classes. Just look at the state of the world. The global rise in nationalism, climate change deniers, people who believe in chemtrails. All of this is due to stupid people. All we're asking is £2 a month. £2 a month can help fund a Michael Bay movie, a new film in the Fast and Furious series, and even a terrible reality TV series like Made in Chelsea, which can all distract the stupid people. £2 a month could help fund a celebrity to have an affair or even another baby. Just something to help stupid people forget how to vote. Just think, right now there's a stupid person posting a meme of an opinion they mistakenly think shows that they are more of an expert on the subject. There's a stupid person on the verge of venting a personal argument on social media. There's a stupid person about to blame something unrelated on immigration, the NHS, or even you. Please give generously, and we'll make sure there's enough stupid crap out there that the stupid people feel fulfilled.
That's it, bend over more. Show me that arse. That's it. Now pull your panties to one side. Yeah, I'm nearly there. That was amazing. You're so hot. Anyway, straight to sleep now, my little munchkin. Night, sweetie.
Night, Daddy.
I wish to complain about the continued stereotypical and one-dimensional way paedophilias are portrayed in the media. I myself am a paedophile, and let me tell you, raping children is not my only interest. I'm also a keen cyclist, photographer, and regularly volunteer the local Cub Scout group. My only wish is that the level of diversity is shown in all future references in the arts.
Jason is a political activist.
I think it's important to make a difference in the world. Put yourself and your beliefs on the line.
So, do you protest, march, or are you politically active in other ways?
I don't go on marches or protests, I have work and stuff. And, I'm way behind on my Netflix box set, and gaming takes up the rest of my time.
So, how are you politically active?
Well, I constantly share anti-Trump posts on Facebook, and I'm constantly retweeting Green Party stuff.
So, your entire activism is via social media. Have you ever debated?
Yeah, I helped save the NHS.
How?
I argued in the comments section on a post on the privatisation of certain services.
Okay, so who did you argue with?
Some Tory supporter in Bradford. I can't remember his name. I also support the unions.
So are you a member of a union?
Well, no, it's expensive. But I like Unison's posts, and I exposed the Tory bias of the BBC.
So did you share someone else's post?
Nope, an article from The Guardian.
Do you think it's important that we re-engage in politics in a more constructive manner? That we move away from the virtual back to the real world, protests, march, support your party by debating and attending debates, whilst at the same time expose ourselves to the opposing opinions we understand our opposition in a more rounded and reasonable way?
That sounds like a lot of work, but it would make a great post.
You see, Jason, that is why I'm going to have to torture you now.
Oh God, no. Ah! What are you doing? What's that spiked dildo for?
I'm a reasonable. I'll give you one chance to call for help.
One chance?
What are you doing? Are you posting on Facebook? Give me your phone. You've posted WTF, worst day ever, so fucking angry, fuck my life.
Well, when people see this, they'll ask if I'm all right, and I'll ask them to IM me.
You really are a dick for someone in their late 30s.
A Sussex couple in their 30s who can't stop talking about their new baby have been told to shut the fuck up. Richard and Catherine Lewis were shocked when, after 4 hours of talking about their son Edgar, friends phoned the police to have them removed from the house. A statement from the friends said it was horrible. It just kept going, picture after picture. The worst thing was we'd already seen them all on Facebook. A restraining order has been imposed on the Lewises, restricted them to a total of 2 hours baby talk a day and 3 photos showed on social media. Perplexed by the response, the Lewises offered the following defence for their actions. Surely people are interested in our little family. By the way, this is Edgar in a bouncy swing. Look how cute he is. Look at his little face. Look at it! So you're telling me those aborted fetuses are ending up in our food chain?
Mum, Dad, can we go to the zoo? Can we have an ice cream? I need the toilet. I've spilt my drink. I need a poo.
Does this sound familiar to you? Are you tired of all the constant pressures and responsibilities of having children? Have you ever wished there was a fast and convenient way you could trade your children in for hard cash? Now there is with piedpiper.com. Just send us a picture of your child and we'll send you a check and even collect them from any location you'd like. As long as you don't care where they ended up, we don't care what condition they're in. piedpiper.com. Claim your life back and get a little extra cash. Warning, your child may be sold into slavery or even sexual exploitation. piedpiper.com cannot be held responsible for any damages to your child in transit. Ugly children can affect the price paid.
So much so, they feel like they're mine. I've watched them ever since they arrived here. I was here when they brought their newborns home. I was here when they conceived them. I see every tear, argument, smile and laugh. I'm still watching. I don't know what I'd ever do if they left. I don't think I could allow them to. I could never stop watching them.
Are you a man? Are you a man aged 35 to 45? Are you a man aged 35 to 45 with a stylized beard? Are you a man aged 35 to 45 with a stylized beard who shops at Giacomo? Do you like Top Gear? Then why not try misogyny? That's right, misogyny, because it's okay to be sexist.
Welcome back to the Crystal Maze. I'm your host Richard. We're in the industrial zone and the team have 0 crystals. Which is, frankly, rubbish. So, the next game is a puzzle game. So who are you going to nominate team captain?
Russell.
Seriously, calm down, you're adults. Right, follow me. We're running, and stop. Right, here we are. Russell, you have 3 minutes to solve the puzzle, starting when the door shuts. Make the wrong choice, and it's an automatic lock-in situation. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Seriously, some of your parents.
There's 2 babies, both with surgical scars down their fronts. There's a clue on the wall. I'll read it out. The baby that smells of poo holds the crystal for you.
So, do you think you should be smelling the baby? See which one of them smells of poo.
There's a scalpel. I think it's the one on the right. I think I need to cut it open and get the crystal. What have I done? What kind of person am I? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
The wrong one open. Sorry guys, I've let you all down.
It's okay. At least you tried.
Now on the lighter side of the news. A London man makes a silly mistake when enacting an important decision. Martin Pearl picks up the story.
Daniel Stevens, aged 39, decided the time had come to commit suicide and decided to use the gas oven as his method of departure. Unfortunately, he misunderstood the concept and instead of gassing himself, cooked his own head. Daniel's wife Shelley had this to say.
That's typical Dan. He's a right card. Like a man, he never reads the instructions. If he was still here, his face would be red.
Given his powers by a freak accident during a visit to a sperm bank,
Oh my god, it's everywhere.
Steve Dodgers was transformed
It's sticking my eyelids together.
into Ejaculation Man with the power to ejaculate harder and faster than a bullet and create webs from his own semen.
Your sticky safety net really saved my bacon, Ejaculation Man.
Superhuman, friend and lover.
Oh, Ejaculation Man, you're so creamy.
Ejaculation Man, Wednesdays at 10.
Peter is a normal 5-year-old boy. Like most children his age, Peter enjoys art. Nothing unusual there. It's what Peter chooses to create his drawings with that's unusual. You see, Peter doesn't use paints or crayons or pencils or even felt tips. Peter uses his own shit. Peter's parents explain his artwork to me.
Like most parents, we're supportive of our child's artwork.
We call them Peter's Pika paintings. We even stick them on the fridge with magnets.
Do you think it's appropriate to stick your child's shit art to the fridge?
It's not that shit. You can tell that one's a cat.
I mean as a health risk.
Well, the smell can be a bit much, but you get used to it. I can't imagine our home not filled with flies.
And what of the child of himself? Well, Peter was too busy creating a collage of fecal matter to comment, but his brown-stained teeth smiling back at me as he smeared shit into the shape of a fire engine told me everything I needed to know.
The first time I attempted suicide, it was boring, pedestrian almost. A few pills, some alcohol and a note. All this added up to was a bad hangover the next day, which, ironically, made me wish I was dead. The second time, I decided to hang myself. I already had the perfect tree in mind. I bought a rope and chose my day. I walked to the tree carrying the rope, climbed to a branch I felt would hold my weight and secured the rope to the tree. I made a noose and tested it a few times around my neck, then I jumped. I fell and the rope tightened. As I reached the rope's full length, I expected to feel the noose tighten around my neck. Instead I heard a crack and the rope snapped. I fell further than I planned and hit the floor. At the bottom of the tree, as I reached the bottom, a dog ran round the corner, a Labrador that instantly started licking my face. Stunned and in pain, I laid there for a few seconds, only to see the dog's owners walk around the corner. A young middle-class family, 2.4 children. They looked in shock as they hurried their children past the teenager lying broken on the floor, rope around his neck, stinking of pot. The lesson I learnt from this experience: don't cheap out on tools and materials. If you've got a job to do. I wish I bought a better rope. It was just awkward asking the shopkeeper which one would support my weight.